How's it going out there, guys? Hope you're having a great day. It's the Electron Man. Well, as you can see, I have a Texas Star Modulator V Plus here in my hand. I know I say I don't do many CB amp repairs, but I did one the other day, and our bench was kind of still already set up to test the linear, so I thought, well, I might as well go ahead and check this one out too. I had it sitting on the shelf and see what we got going on with this little guy. Another one of them I've had sitting around on the shelf for I don't know how long. But anyway, let's go ahead and you just come on with me on this journey. Let's go ahead and just hook her up. Let me, again, not real impressed with the power wires. At least it has a fuse on it, and it could probably use a good silicone wire upgrade. Let me get this thing hooked up as far as power goes. Hook it up to my deal here. Get a radio hooked up here. Let's see here, antenna transmitter. So we're gonna go transmitter go here, and then we'll do my test bench here. Yeah, what's the odds of getting two in a row that I don't have a bad pill in? It's probably a bad pill. I think these old modulators, at least this age, probably has a 2SC in it, Toshiba, $200-something pill. If it's gone, I don't even know if it'd be worth fixing these things. You know, they used to be able to pick these things up for $150. Now the pill's worth more than the whole modulator cost. I don't know. I still don't understand. I guess because Toshiba quit making them, and I know HG, I guess, is the big one now, and it sounds like they're having pretty good success. I've been watching some of the amp builders out there, and they've pretty much moved to them. And it seems like this last version of them, I think China's kind of gotten it down to where it sounds like it's a pretty good pill, and it's not cheap by all means. So it's still a $40 or $50 pill, but compared to, I think I went out there and looked. Those Toshibas are like $260 now. I thought they were $200. Every time I check them, they're up another $20 or $30. I guess, you know, supply and demand, and they're hard to come by these days. Anyway, let's well, before I even open this up, let's see what we got going on here. See, does she power up? Yeah, she powers up. Turn it up. Receive amp works. That's a good sign. Would it actually happen to work? Head audio. Head audio. Head audio. Head audio. Okay, well, no. Interesting. Yeah, it's not pulling any amps at all. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to jump to conclusions of a bad pill this time. I'm going to take it a little slower this time. But anyway, what we've got so far is I've got a amp that powers on. The receive amp works on it. No output. It's passing through. I didn't even hear the relay kick in it. That's interesting. That might be a good sign, actually. I didn't hear the relay. So, because I think even the pill was bad, it would the relay would kick. Okay, let's see what we got going on in here. Let's see, now the 10 ohms okay. I don't see anything burnt. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever opened up one of these. Is that right? Looks like one of the transformers, they've mounted it diagonally, and it's only hooked on one leg. And then it's got some resistors underneath it. Is that normal? I have to go see if I can pull a schematic and find out. I mean, that looks factory, but wow, that's strange looking. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but see, that transformer's mounted at an angle. It's only got one side hooked up, but I mean, somebody went to a lot of trouble. That was an aftermarket, and then it looks like it's got a couple resistors in there bridging across that side. It is a one pill. Maybe that's where these genius guys that really understand these amps they know how they can build them from scratch. But anyway, let me see here. I'm gonna get the old meter out and just do some initial tests here. First thing we're gonna test, since it burned me last time, make sure we're getting voltage to the pill. I say pill to the transistor, if you want to be specific about it. Most of the amp guys know what I'm talking about when I say pill. Where's my damn alligator clip? Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, let's get over here on voltage. Let's see if we got a... Yeah, we got... Okay, we've got voltage going in, which I don't know if that's good or bad at this point. Let me key it again. Yeah, I'm sure not getting any... Yeah, that's interesting. I'm not getting any... What if the bad relay? Yeah, she's just not... That relay's not kicking at all. Okay, let's go simple first. Simple first would be... Really, I probably need to pull that king transistor. Let me test it in circuit. Sometimes you can test a transistor in circuit, and depending on how it's configured in the design. I think on these it's pretty much, if I'm looking at the circuit board here, it's straight through cap. And then it goes to the base. And if the base senses, it switches over and pulls the relay. So let me hook diode checker here. That's how you want to check the transistor. And let's go from the base over to the collector. And then go to the base over to the emitter. Swap them around. Interesting. I'm showing basically an open circuit from base to collector on both sides. That is a bad transistor. I would guess. I don't know how in the circuit it would have 0 ohm. If anything, it would show more. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's pull that transistor and do a test on it. Hold on a second. I don't know what kind of transistor it is. Well, let me get the transistor out and let's do a little test on her. Okay, I pulled that transistor out, and sure enough, as I suspected, it's actually testing as a diode and not a transistor. So it looks like the emitter leg is gone on it. Yeah, checking as a diode. Okay, so we know that is a bad transistor. Let's hope that's all it is. Let me see if I can read that. Get under a microscope, figure out what we got as far as a transistor. I don't know, maybe a 3906 is guessing, a 2N3906. Let me see what I got here. Get a light on this thing, see if I can read that sucker. It's a 2N4126. Okay. Well, I hope I have one of those around. Well, let me stop this video and see if I can find one of those guys. Or at least something that's comparable with it. See, it's a PNP, I'm thinking. So anyway, let me go on the hunt, see if I can find a 4126 in one of my little storage areas here. Okay, let's see. Yep, I do. I've got a 4126 right here. All right. Okay, let me get that sucker out there. Okay, let me get back. Let me get this guy soldered in here, and let's see if actually what that does. Okay, I got the transistor soldered back in there. Man, that's kind of a tricky one. That's a tight little area there. I didn't want to, when you're putting transistors in too, they're heat sensitive. I didn't want to cook it putting it in, but I got her in there. Probably should have cut those legs down a little bit. Here's the OCD getting after me. Yeah, at least I got her straight. Well, let's see what we got now. Do we just go for it? Okay, pass-through's still working. Still dead key in about 2. Swinging about 5. This is I'm gonna have to do a little thing on this radio here too. I actually just dug this out of the bench. Been using it as a test rig. It's kind of cool. It actually was working when it came out. It's kind of ugly, but it's kind of a neat little story. I'll show you. But anyway, I digress again. Okay, dead key in a little, about 2.5. Swinging almost 5. Okay, let's kick on the modulator. Does the receive still work on her? Yeah, receive still works. Well, drum roll. Do we get anything? Oh yeah. Right there, I know I'm working. Hear the relay? Awesome. Get her over 100 amp. Let's see. She's dead key in about 35. Swinging about 60. I would say that's probably about right, considering I'm giving it about a 2.5 to 5 watt swing. And I'm getting about, well, almost, yeah, I'm getting right at 10 times my input. Yeah, about 60 watts there. Cool. Wow. See, now this time I started out simple and didn't go yanking. Boy, I'm glad too, because sure enough, this has got a 2SC 2290 in it. Is it a red dot? It's not a red dot, but I'm looking at that. I think that's a real Toshiba there. Just by the way, the ink and the layout, it's nice and clean. Yeah, that's definitely, I can tell by the way it's connected to the base, the ceramic. Yeah, that's a true 2SE and blown. Anyway, hello audio. Hey, does the variable work? Maxed out about 60 watts. But like I said, I'm putting a 2.5 watt to 5 swing dead key in totally stock radio. So, yeah, I mean, another success. Well, let me go ahead and, I really don't see anything I need to do. This thing's clean as a whistle. I'll clean it up a little bit. I'm debating on whether to put some silicone wire on there. I mean, that wire doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I think as tight as that is, I don't want to go in there and burn anything. It looks clean. At least it doesn't have 37 things connected to it. And looks like it's probably some 12. Okay, I'm rambling on here. I tend to do that, guys. But let me go ahead and put the cover back on her, clean her up a little bit, and we'll kind of do a final on her. There you go, folks. There's the Texas Star Modulator V Plus all put back together. She cleaned up really well. You can see that or not. She really didn't have any bent fins or anything. The front was really nice, and power light and the receive amp light even work on it. The only thing I see is a little bit of looks like they got a little bit of paint there. I'm trying to get it off. But other than that, no dents or nothing. This is a clean little modulator. Let's see what she does. We already checked that. We definitely know we got a good receive amp on her. As if you know, my tester bench, basically that sculler up there, I've got it set to 100 watts. I'm feeding it with 2.5 swinging 5. So let's see what we got. Let's turn her down. You ain't got a whole lot. I thought we had more than that. Hello. Bring her up a little bit more. Hello. Yeah, that variable goes down almost no dead key at all. That's cool. It's going to bring her up to about 3/4 there. Okay, that's 25 watts. Right at 25 watts. Swinging about 50. Let's go ahead and max her out there. Let's see, what is that? Dead key of about 40 watts, 38, 40 watts. Swinging right over to 60 watts. That sounds like that's probably about right for a 2.5 watt dead key. I think we've got us a good little modulator here. I definitely put a little hotter radio in there. Probably, I wouldn't probably push it more than about 5 watts, but that'd probably get you real close to 100, 80 to 100, about what that pill spec'd out to be. I'll be dang. Well, that was cool. What, a $2 transistor? We like them like that. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. You know, I know it's got a true Toshiba 2290 in it. Golly. I mean, I don't know. Does that make them worth more? I mean, I don't know how that works, you know, nowadays. I haven't been in the resale of them. I mean, what are you thinking? $250 for the modulator? Is that a good price since it's got a true Toshiba in it? I don't know. I don't know. I might just keep on to it too. It's kind of cool. These are coming really hard to get these days. I know that, especially one in this condition. But anyway, as I ramble on here, I hope everybody's having a great day out there. Hope you enjoyed this little video. This one was kind of an easy one. I get them easy, get them hard. They come in different sorts and different ways. But anyway, everyone out there, have a great day. And if you get a chance, please like and subscribe.